Hey, hi, hello, my friends. It's Christy with 4am Junk Journals, and I am here this morning to do some art before breakfast with you. It is Saturday, May the 6th. I was feeling rather mm, blah, maybe a little uninspired this morning. So I just randomly pulled a bunch of stuff out of my trash or recycle box and thought, it's a good day to work with some of this. So, not sure what all will get done, but let's get started and see what happens, shall we? Okay, I think I'll start with this box. And what I was thinking I would do is maybe make some tall tags. Let's see. There's a part there. Where is my... So how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. I hope your weekend's off to a good start. I went to bed super early last night, and as a result, I woke up at 2:30 this morning, and I have been up now for, I don't even know, what time is it? Let me see. Oh, I've been up almost an hour. Just kind of sitting here contemplating what I wanted to do. And of course, I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing this, but I do have a ton of schoolwork to do today. Um, and I'm going to go thrift shopping here in a bit when the shops start opening. Maybe do some yard sales if there's anything out there worth going to. Yeah, so just my normal Saturday routine. This will be the last Saturday that I have schoolwork to do for a little while because the semester is essentially over. Yay! Um, so, not quite over. I still have to get through finals week and get my final projects in one of my classes. The other class, I've essentially got my grade. It wasn't great. I got a B. I would have much rather had an A, but at this point, with the way this semester has gone, I will take my B and be happy with it because really, it's been a rough one. Um, so there was a time when the B's would have had me having a conniption fit, but not anymore. I don't care. I have to have the B because it's the only way to stay in the program, but beyond that, I just don't care. Oops. This is going to be a little skinny one because of these weird, like, side things. But I think I'm going to do something a little different. Rather than having the tag go in at the top, we'll have it go out at the top and see what happens. Kind of weirdness is that, right? So we'll do that, and then we'll fold this over and have kind of a strange tag. Maybe. I might change my mind about that because it looks kind of weird, but at the same time kind of cool. Okay. Kind of like it. Okay. Now, what do we want to do with them? That's the question of the hour, isn't it? I've got some Tim Holtz sitting right here where I was working on another project. So I could use Tim Holtz. Or also got some of this. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry. Or could use this mermaid paper. Let's do this. So, what has everyone been up to? I hope you've had a good week. My week was kind of, yeah, it was a week. It was a week, guys. Had some family drama, did a lot of schoolwork. I took most of my week off from work, honestly, because I had, it was the last week of classes. And then I didn't do well in completing what I needed to complete. I still have to finish the Choose Your Own Adventure story for my final project for that one class. I have to, this glue is not cooperating. Which I need to go look at feedback from everyone on it and see what they think I need to do. But anyway, so I still have that to finish, and then I have my incomplete I've got to complete, and that's got to be done this weekend. Other than that, I think I have one discussion board and a quiz, and I'm done. So I'm playing with my new camera again. Yesterday I did an art before breakfast, which you guys have not yet gotten to see because there's a reason. I did it, and you guys know I'm not wanting to edit video anymore. But when I got all done with it, you couldn't hear anything I was saying. Like, nothing at all. And so I was trying to figure out why. Excuse me. I was trying to figure out why you couldn't hear me. And then it occurred to me I had left the camera in its waterproof case. Well, waterproof is probably also going to keep you from being able to hear, because, I mean, the idea being that you're recording underwater, you're probably not talking while you've got your camera in that waterproof case. So I thought, well, okay, so that's the problem. Probably is the problem is that I was recording with it in that waterproof case. So I'm trying it again this morning outside of the waterproof case, and we will see if this works. If it does, great. If it doesn't, I'm probably going to have to buy an external mic, which I have one, but my husband said it has to be, in order for it to work with this camera, it has to be made specifically for this camera. So, yeah. I'm feeling tags this morning. I don't know why. I haven't made tags in a long time, but I just feel like I want to do tags this morning. I also feel like that one's a little longer or taller than I'd like it to be. I said I was going to use this box so I can make some tall tags, but let me see how tall it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, just over 7 inches tall, or just right at 7 inches. Is that too tall, or should we just go with it? We could just go with it. Let's just go with it. Okay. I'm going to pause y'all for a second. I'm going to take this over there and sew around it, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. It's taking some figuring out. See, I've got this cool little wrist remote control for this camera, but I can't ever figure out if I push the button the correct number of times. Anyway, it's a thing that I'm still working on. Okay, I sewed around this, and now it's just a matter of deciding what do I want to do with it now. I know I'm going to ink it. Wow, I know so much. I know I'm going to ink it. I think I'm going to use the frayed burlap though. And then I have to decide what do I want to do to decorate this cute little mermaid tag. Decisions, right? Maybe we'll set it to the side. I'll go ahead and make the body of this one, and then I can always come back when I figure out what I want to do, right? Right, okay. I'll do that like that. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to have to cover front and back because that's got damage on the back. But we'll see. Okay, what do we want to cover this one with? Let's see, what kind of rando paper do I have down here? Okay, so I've got this scrap of like jungle paper that's really pretty. So maybe we will do a random scrap of We'll do a random scrap of that. Yep, that thing I cannot seem to say. Okay, how am I going to do this? This way. It's going to have to be this way. That's fine. Okay. Alrighty. I hope I find some goodies at the thrift shop today. I'm debating on like how thrift shoppy do I want to get. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm still putting things away and going through things. I've got so much stuff out everywhere. And I'm trying to condense it and put it up so that in the event my husband and I decide to move, it's not as scattered, and it won't take 3,000 years to pack my craft room, because like my craft room and my books are always the biggest part of any move. Now, we did a thing, I don't know, I think I've talked about it on this channel before, where we went to Harbor Freight and we got these big heavy carts that I use for book carts. And so they're big metal 3-tier carts, not like the little ones that you get at Michael's or whatever, but I'm talking like really, really big ones, big metal like tool carts. And so we got those, and we've been putting my books on them. I need to get a couple more because I don't quite have enough, maybe 2 or 3 more. I put that on the wrong side. Okay, we'll do this one. That's fine. We can have it on both sides. What was I saying? Oh, anyway, book carts, yes. So we did that, and anyway, so my idea was that by putting my books on these carts, number one, I didn't have to worry about those cheap little assemble yourself bookshelves that, you know, look great until they fall apart because you've moved too many times. Because that's what I'd been using. Well, then, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Lots of people use them. There's nothing wrong with that. But mine had been moved like, I don't know, 7, 8 times, and they had just fallen apart. So rather than worrying about that, I got these carts, these big metal carts. And my idea was that when we move, all I have to do is just cover the cart up with something like a tarp or whatever, and then just roll it up into a truck. I don't have to pack books. I don't have to unpack books. I just roll it up into a truck. So to that end, we did that. And then we thought, well, if we're going to do that with books, why not with craft supplies, right? So we bought, I have 2 really big tool chests, you know, the ones with the drawers and everything. And I've got 2 smaller ones as well with the drawer. So the big ones have like multiple drawers. The small ones have just the one drawer and a shelf underneath, you know. Anyway, you'll see if I ever get around to doing my craft room tour. And so we spent way too much money on it at tax time, but it is very functional. When the room is clean, it looks good. There's still going to be, you know, packing and stuff involved because there's not enough room in the world to put enough tool carts in. But that's my whole point, is I'm trying to organize and kind of decrease the amount of stuff that I have so that it's not quite as overwhelming. And it might all be able to be moved like that, you know, my original idea there. So, I don't know how I got on that subject. I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about that originally got me talking about, you know, the situation in my craft room, but whatever it was, yeah, that was, you know, where I was going with that. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea where I was going with that. Oh, yes, I do. So I don't know how thrifty I want to get today because I am trying to kind of eliminate some of it. Or not really eliminate some, you know what I mean. Like I'm trying to, I don't know. I shouldn't talk before coffee. Like crafting before coffee isn't really the problem. It's the whole talking before coffee thing that's the problem. Mm. Okay. I've got a couple of Temu orders that I'm waiting for. I know, guys, I just did a Temu haul. I know. I cannot seem to. And you know, they do such a good job of dragging you in. That's the thing, is that, like, they send you all these emails and all these text messages and all these offers and you know, up to 90% off kinds of offers, and you're going, but but it's so cheap, and now they're giving me this huge discount, and how can I not go and get this thing that I saw that's in my cart that I really 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 just cannot live without? See what they do to us. Although I got to tell you, my husband is now hooked on Temu, and he's placed his first order, and now he shops, window shops, so to speak, at Temu all the time. Um, and so he got the first part of his first order yesterday, and he was so excited. He got some kind of magnetic thing to make his tools magnetic, and then he got me a lighter to use out in the wind, um, for when I'm lighting my residents' cigarettes for them. It's, it can be a real problem because of the wind to get them lit. And so he bought me this lighter. I wasn't even thinking I need to cover that side too, to use. And which is really cool. I don't think I'm going to do, well, maybe I will. Um, so anyway, I do have a couple of Temu orders out, but one of them I am giving myself a break on because it's almost entirely storage. So I've started purchasing their mesh storage bags, which you guys have seen me haul. Um, and they look like this, right? So, and they come in all different sizes. And I have started purchasing these, and I'm using them for, well, the big ones I'm using to, sorry, my desk is, yeah, but, it's functional. And again, this paper, whenever I take it off here, is going to be great in journals. But anyway, um, so those mesh bags, the really big ones that I buy, I am using for separating journal themes into. So, or ephemera pieces. So, like, I've got one that I took all of my dolls' books that I had purchased for using in my crafting. I took every one of them apart, and so the bag is holding all of those pages. And then I have another one that is holding everything I have for my fortune teller journals that I'm working on. And I have another one that's got in it? 4th of July stuff. And I've got another one that's got, I think, Valentine's stuff in it. And I think I have one that's There's something else I took all apart the other day that I put in one. I don't remember off the top of my head, but anyway. So that's what I did with them. And so anyway, I've ordered 12 more of those big ones so that I can continue to separate those things out. And I've also purchased some more of the small ones, which I use, you know, for ephemera. And I ordered some like file ones that I can use as well. Okay, so it just occurred to me that this little thingy does me no good because it's folded over like that. However, I have a couple of options. I can cut that out with my knife. I can leave it like that and put something over it. I can leave it like that and not put something over it. Or I could just put a hole, you know, like a regular hole in the center. But I'm wondering. What I want to do. I think probably the thing that makes the most sense is to cut it out. Why not? So yeah, so that one order I'm kind of giving myself a break on you know, having purchased that much Temu because it's all basically storage, except for I did buy myself a cute like tissue box holder just because it was pink and it was cute, and yeah, I'm a sucker. So this is going to be harder to cut through. Ooh, just took the blade right out of my little knife. This is going to be harder to cut through. This might have been a mistake. Maybe I should just cover it with something and leave it. Of course, I've already started cutting now, so I kind of feel like I have to finish it. Forgive my big head for being in the way, guys. This is kind of an intense little thing here. So afraid I'm making a mess more than anything else. Oh no, I tore it. Yeah, I figured I shouldn't have done this. It'll be okay though. We will make it work. We will make it work. Put my big head back in y'all's way. It might not be. I don't know. But if it is, I'm sorry. I do need to work on my on the case journal today. I'm excited to get into that. Got some ideas for my journal. So yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying that. Hasn't been nearly as much interaction as I would like, but we kind of have to be, in order to solve it, we're going to have to get after it with the questions. So yeah, if you're a part of that, make sure that you're coming in and asking those questions so that we can get those suspects weeded down, because we've got a bunch of them now. And a lot of new stuff happened this week, and I haven't had any questions to speak of, maybe one or two. I think that was about it, was one or two. So you guys want to be sure and get your questions in. If you're not familiar with the On the Case challenge or collab or whatever, basically we are trying to solve the mystery of who killed Mrs. Worthington. And every week on Wednesdays, there's new information released. And all week long, you have the opportunity to ask questions of the suspects, the medical examiner, the law enforcement, whatever, in the comments of the video. And we have a Facebook group where we can get together and chat about it and share our casebooks so that people can get ideas from one another on, you know, kind of who we're weeding out and who we're thinking is, you know, possibly a person of interest and that sort of thing. And I think what I'm going to do here is to put something over that back that will show through. Although I hate to do that because we just went through all that to get it where it had this opening. But I'm worried about this kind of tear in the back. I'm worried about whether that's going to tear completely. Throwing things at myself. I don't know. It might be fine. I don't know. Where did my frayed burlap go? Oh, there it is. Anyway, the On the Case challenge. Right. And then anyway, so we're creating these journals, which are casebooks. And so the idea is that when someone solves the case of who killed Mrs. Worthington, they're going to win a little prize, and then we'll just move on to another case. So it's like a perpetual challenge as opposed to, you know, and we're just junk journal detecting. Anyway, it's a great deal of fun, and you know, there's lots of discussion to be had when people feel like, participating. There's been a lot of great conversation, or a lot of great questions and conversation in the comments. But it seems to have really slowed down the last couple of weeks. So I'd like to see it get more active. Because her case is not going to solve itself. And just this past week on Wednesday, we found her, well, her son found her diary, but we got her diary and found out that she had had an affair, and there had been a set of twins born from said affair, and that she had given them up for adoption, which was an interesting twist in the case. She had an affair with the neighbor, and then her husband, who has been missing ever since the murder, turned up finally, and he's got some little girl with him. Not little girl, some young lady, young woman, probably about 25-ish years old. And so that's interesting too. Tore that up a little bit, but it'll be okay. And let's see what else. Of course, we've got a copy of her will that her son Philip brought us, which disinherits her husband for being a philanderer. And then, of course, we find out that she's cheating as well. So it's interesting that she would disinherit her husband for cheating, but she cheated as well. Of course, in her diary, it sounds like he cheated, and so she cheated to get even, maybe? Anyway, it's interesting. I actually think that kind of, where it's torn back there, kind of adds cool effect. I'm thinking I may go sew around kind of the whole shoot and match up top. So give me just a second and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So that's what we've got there, which I really, really like. Do a little bit of inking on top of that thread. Okay. So we've got these two guys. And let's see, should we make some more, or should we try and decorate a little bit? I really enjoy doing the trash stuff. It's so fun. Okay, let's see. Let's bring this one over and see what we can do with it. We could just make this one tag like this, right? And just keep everything pretty much. We could do the corners though. What do I want to use for paper if I do that? Yeah, think of this. Yeah, let's do this. Let me set those to the side. I need to clean this mat. It's getting kind of grody. I've got, others, because I bought these in a set of, I bought this particular one in a set of 2 from Temu. And then I've also got a longer one, bigger one, that I got also from Temu at the same time. And I don't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't very much. It was like a set of 2 for it was like maybe $5, or it might have been less than that. I don't know, but I'll try and remember to drop the price in the comments. But yeah. But I'll just keep using this one until it's not any good anymore. And so far, it's holding up really, really well. I just need to clean it every now and then. And of course, I've still got the plastic film over it. So, gracious. I might could use a nap, honestly. So we had, my husband got me some pegboards for my walls in here, and which again, if I ever do the craft room tour, which I've just about decided to just go ahead and do while it's still a mess, because I'm never going to have it clean enough to suit me. But oh, right. So he had gotten me some pegboards, so we got these hooks, and the backs of these are good, strong cards, or chipboard, and probably make a good tag. Okay. Just like so. Okay, cool. Now, should we try it like we did the other one? It didn't turn out too bad. I am going to need to cover the back of this though, so I'm wondering if I should just cover it and then just put a hole, just put a regular hole. I want to get one of these little punches, which I've had one in my Amazon cart forever. I'm thinking I want to get one of these little punches so that I can fix things like this. But for right now, I'm thinking maybe we should just cover it and then just put a regular hole in it and go with that. Of course, then that hole might tear because it has no, but we'll see. All right, let's just do it. Let's do it and we'll see what happens. How's that? I love the way the little one turned out in every way except I'm not a big fan of although in the end it looked okay around the edges where I cut it. So I guess really that's not true. It really looks pretty good. Just needs to be decorated. Did I do that upside down? I did do that upside down. Shoot. Let's try that again. There we go. I don't know that it matters, except that all of these need to go the same direction on both sides. So. Excuse me. It's a good thing it's Saturday as early as I woke up, because I would be so exhausted if I had to go to work. Although I should go to work because hours and money and stuff, and I missed almost all week long. But I asked my boss when I went in yesterday, I said, "Are you mad at me for missing?" And he's like, "No, I told you that your schooling has to come first." And I was like, "Yeah, I know. But just because you said it doesn't mean you weren't mad." I'm a little paranoid. He's always telling me I'm a little paranoid. And I'm like, I know I'm a little paranoid. I don't need anybody to tell me that. But he's real sweet. I really like him. He's just a kid. I mean, he's like my daughter's age. And he's only been doing this a couple of years, I think. But he's a lot of fun. And he's got, he's very, he's got a lot of great ideas, okay, for making things. And he wants to really prove himself. And I think he's wonderful. But I don't even know what I was about to say. But again, just because he says, yeah, it's fine, doesn't mean he's not like. Anyway, sorry guys, my battery died. I had to switch them out. So anyway, as I was saying, just because he says, yeah, it's fine, doesn't mean that he's not sitting there going, gee, wouldn't it be nice if our HR activities business office person came to work? When you wear that many hats, they kind of. Okay, so the other thing I was thinking was I could put just fabric over that, but I've already put the hole, but I still could. I could just put a fabric tab. Or, I don't know, what do y'all think? Fabric or just leave the hole? Can't decide. So I think I'm just going to go sew it, and we will decide later what we're going to do. How's that? All right. I'll be right back. So let me tell y'all what happened. went over there and I'm sewing and sewing and sewing. I sew all the way around it, and then I look and it didn't sew anything. My bobbin ran out of thread. But it has this cool, like it sewed. And so I thought rather than going back over it and sewing, I would just leave it like this. Because why not? I'm going to take some vintage photo and just kind of go over this. But I really like it just the way it is. So we're going to just go with it like that. How's that? I think, oops, I'll get the frayed burlap. Because I got to clean my desk up today. No matter what else I do or don't do, I got to clean my desk up today. Alright, that one looks pretty good. It's pretty thick though. I mean, it's pretty thick. Alright, so we've got those three that we've done. I don't know how long we've been recording, I think a while, but let's see if we can come up with some ideas for decorating these little things that we've created out of the trash this morning. I'm just going to put those others back for another time. So this one needs like a little like jungly type animal or something here, I think. And I have some. It's just a matter of figuring out where. This one, I wonder if, let's see what happens if we do this. And if you come down here, and up here, and then maybe like this. Kind of like it. And then I'm thinking, what if we take this and we can go up to the small hole and maybe put there and there. Maybe do this. Do this. so we could do that just like that. And it doesn't matter that they're not even. So yep, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down while we fix the other one up. I think I might. Do I have enough Fabri-Tac? I gotta find that other Fabri-Tac. So I'm thinking that because it's got those pieces like poking up there, that might be best to use the Fabri-Tac. Sorry, I know I'm getting real quiet. Sorry, I can't think and talk loud at the same time. Which probably means I should never, ever, ever talk loud because I should be thinking. The fact that I talk louder when I'm not thinking just concerns me a lot. Alright, now let's see if we can do the same thing with this one. Turn it the right way. Again, I'm not going to worry a whole lot about getting them even. Oops, wrong way. Alright, let's put some Fabri-Tac on this one. Okay. And we can take this and we will put it right there, like so. My fingernails are in terrible shape. Don't look at my fingernails, guys. They're in terrible shape. Okay, I'm loving it. Okay. All right. It still needs like something here, but I've got some like wild animals that I'm thinking I can put on these two. And then this one, I just don't know. But I think in my Temu stuff, I've got like some mermaid type stuff. So I will see if I can find it, and I will come back and finish this video shortly. What is wrong with it? The camera's being weird. So we're gonna just see if we can get through the rest of this video. We may only complete this tag and just I may finish these at another time. So I've got this picture of a lion, which I thought we would use here. I was thinking of using some of this paper I just recently got from Temu, kind of behind it, maybe. I don't know, maybe something like this. Or is that going to be too much, do you think, on the florals? I don't know. I could do something like this. Or just kind of tore it and put it behind there a little bit. Maybe I should just cut him out. And then I've got a few other little doodads I thought we might add. The only thing is, by cutting him out, I don't really want to lose his whiskers, but we might. Of course, that's, that's okay. It's not the end of the world, but because that just looks weird, so I'm going to cut them off. I don't know what's going on with the camera. It's just being strange. Hopefully it's going to be okay, because I really love it and I want to be able to use it. Do something like this. Maybe just like that. Yep, I like that. Okay, and then we can, I also have this burnt paper. And another thing we might do, oh guys, I have to tell you, so next week is nursing home week, right? And so we're doing the whole, it's kind of like a school spirit week, except at the nursing home. So it's like a nursing home spirit week anyway. I had to come up with themes for every day. And so on Tuesday next week is dress as your favorite book or movie character. And so I'm trying really hard to figure out how to either be Bilbo Baggins or Gandalf the Grey from The Hobbit. So it's driving me crazy. I cannot figure out what I'm going to do. And now y'all are going, why on earth did that come up? I don't know, because I'm random. Um, but yeah, it's making me nuts. I'm trying to figure it out because, you know, I'm activities director. I have to be like involved in every one of these activities, right? So, which Monday is tie-dye. I don't own any tie-dye. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But but it's Tuesday. I'm really worried about. I like the say yes to new adventure. I think it goes well with this. And I feel like I could probably put it. Well, let's glue him down first, okay? And I'm just going to do it. I know that that looks a little weird, but it will look better, I think, once I trim it up. So I'm just going to start there. Oh, I remember how I got thinking about the Bilbo Baggins thing. It's because this paper, it's called the Fantasy, the last, I don't know, final chapter of Fantasy. I got it from Temu. That's what made me think about it. I'm just going to put that across there like that. Okay. My scissors have just about had it, peeps. I mean, they need to be cleaned so bad. I don't know how they're still cutting. Look at that. You see all the glue buildup? Okay. Then we can take this, but we need to ink it first. So I'm going to bring over this piece of cardstock, this rando piece of cardstock. It's actually what I cut my lion off of. And we're going to ink this a little bit. I need to change the help me out, guys. This thing, I need to change this thing. But I got some new ones. I got those ones that are like makeup sponges type things. I ordered them from Temu that I haven't tried out yet at all. So I might grab one of those and try it, see if I like it. Of course, those you can't change the things out. So when they're, excuse me, when they're done for, they're just done for. But I think just like that. What do you think? No, that's a little different than I originally had it. I don't want it poking out the bottom though. Or I can go that way. Yeah, let's go that way. I kind of like that better. Ooh, we should ink around him before I put him on there. Let's use the freight burlap, shall we? Okay. I wonder if I should just cut that off. Yep. I like that better. Should we go to the side or should we go like right here? Yeah, I think it needs to be right there. Okay. Oh, come on. Ooh, I'm loving it. Okay, and then I feel like what it needs is we're going to take this and actually we can cut this, we can do this in a smaller piece. I want to so what I want to do is create a flag. I don't want to cover up where it says stay wild, so I may have to trim some. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to, it needs to be on this side too. Just want to make sure we have enough room for the words. See, now I think it looks weird. I don't like it with it on both ends. Okay, I think we can do that. And then let's ink it.
And then I think I want to come in with my stencil and just a tiny bit of the red, even though there's no red in there really, except just a little bit in the lion. I think I want to just kind of come over this a little bit with the red, with the stencil. Just like that. And then, so I think that's going to look nice. And then we're going to come in and trim this. So we're going to say yes. Temu. Like dentures. And we can put that right there. I like it. Let's do it. Oh wait, before we do it though, let's get some of the frayed burlap and go around it. Okay. Put some of this glue on there. We need some glue. Glue, glue, glue. See how much louder I am when I'm not thinking and I'm just rambling incoherently? Yeah, that's when I get loud. Which unfortunately is far too often. Yes, yes, it is far too often. Yeah, great. Does that look awkward there? Or does it work? Maybe it needs some different color brought into it. Like maybe I should do Does that help it? I think that helps it. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, all right, let's do the frayed burlap all the way around. No, we already inked the back, didn't we? We already inked the front too. We just did it again. Guys, I love it. I absolutely, positively love the way that one came out. Sorry to be tooting my own horn, but I do love the way that one came out. Um, yeah, that makes me happy. So, get something to put under it so that we can take a good picture. And I really, really hope that the audio recorded on this video so that I can just get it uploaded rather than keeping you guys without a video for like now 4 days in a row or whatever. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful or at the very least entertaining. I hope that you crafted along, and I hope you'll join me again for another video very soon. If you like what you saw today, be sure and give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you click the little bell, it will notify you every time I upload a new video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're crafting today. Drop me a picture, and I'll talk with all of you again soon. Bye.